Alright, so here's the next video. And I gotta transfer these over to my computer because I don't have a whole lot of recording time. I have like 36 minutes on this phone. But the road's okay right here. This is, and I'll give you an actual street address where this starts. This is 4529 Shut-In Gap Road, which we just passed. So, as you can see, the road's okay to this point. And then you pass this house right here, and all of a sudden, this is what happens. I'm gonna do my best to dodge most of the potholes. I've already got enough damage on this vehicle. But so Mr. Varner can see, I'm gonna pull my camera down here for a second. Oh, let me get out of these potholes first. I'm gonna take a video of the pothole that got me too, by the way. 20 miles an hour. So a little history about what happened with this pothole is I know where most of the potholes are, and I do a good job of dodging most of them. But I had a vehicle coming the other way. So my options were to get hit or to hit the pothole. Like I said, this road was at one time paved. It's dangerous enough that I have to go to the other side of the road on curves. Oh wait, this is the Stinging Fork National or Falls State Natural Area, so there's actually a tourism opportunity up here if they ever fix the road. Also, I just also want to point out that when I talked to him Wednesday, he said he had people up here last Tuesday. Today's the 19th of May. So this past Tuesday, he supposedly had people up here patching potholes. I'd say they either fell asleep on the job or weren't doing a very good one. We're coming up on a pothole that got me here. So. And so I'm gonna stop in the middle of the road here for just a second. And I don't have a regular measuring tape on me, so I'm gonna do this. So this is up against the head of my Kenwood radio, so you can see the length of it. Or up against my rearview mirror, you can see the length. This is the pothole that got me. There we go. Mr. Varner, that's not acceptable. Takes up half of that below the road surface, and that's the deepest part of it. Look at that. Look. You see that? I hit that one, then I hit these three. And that's caused damage to my vehicle. There's not the multitude of other potholes that are on this road. That you refuse to fix. You refuse to fix them. You say you spent more money on this road than any other road in Ray County. Well, I don't know where that money's gone, but it hasn't been to this road. Because if that was true, you'd think it'd be paved. But that was just only one of many potholes. Here's another one. Same depth. Impossible to miss, especially when you have another car coming, because you can't go in the other lane and miss them. At 25 miles an hour is what I drive this road, because I can't drive it any faster. This is what happens. So, I just wanted to show another dichotomy to this road. This road actually goes into Bledsoe County, where I live. It's the easiest access to get to Spring City or to Roane County. So I'm pretty much stuck taking this road since I go to Knoxville or to Harriman. I work in Harriman, I go to school in Knoxville. So I'm pretty much stuck taking this road unless I want to take 40 miles outside of my way. As you can see, it's a dodge game up here. Try to stay out of the potholes. But I really want to point out another dichotomy here in a second when we get up here. This is the Ray County side, as I said. When we go to the Bledsoe County side, Bledsoe County has less population. We have less funding. A lot less funding. Because we're a smaller county. But I apologize. I've got to concentrate a little bit on missing these potholes because they're, everywhere. And every day a new one erupts because they won't fix the road. But we have less population, less money. But you'll notice that our road and our side of the road is paved like it's normal asphalt. Ow. I just want to point out again, 25 miles an hour. I'm trying to straddle these potholes. Now, how is it safe, Mr. Varner, for me to move like this? How is it safe for me to drive where I'm having to go to the complete opposite side of the road, as you can see here? I mean, look at this. Half our lane is completely, and I just hit a pothole because I had no way to miss it. Our lane out back there is completely full of potholes. How is this not your problem? This is a county road. You have a responsibility to maintain it. You have failed at that responsibility. Even TDOT says that if, Tennessee Department of Transportation, if you mess up something on a vehicle on their roads, and they can say that they should have known about it, you've had, 3.5 months, 4 months to drive this road. This road's been this bad but by the way, this is the county line. If you want to notice something, Our road just became paved again. This is Bledsoe County, the much poorer county than Ray. We have one city. Ray has 3. But, no, I digress. How's this not your problem? How's this not your fault? You tell me, Mr. Varner, again when you see this video. By the way, it is, and I'm going to take my watch off and put it up here so that, you know, you can see what date and time it is. It is Saturday, 5/19, 8:41 a.m. or 8:51 a.m. I'm sorry, I can't read. So tell me you're doing everything you can, Mr. Varner. Tell that lie to someone else, because I ain't buying it. Now, we have our fair share of potholes in Bledsoe County, and I'll call our road superintendent, and these will probably be patched up by the middle of this week. Our road superintendent here actually cares about his residents and is not in a little cushy job where he sits in an office and doesn't do what's best for his community. And that road's not best for your community. So I'm thinking about going back out there later, and I'll probably do another video like this later, and I'm going out and I'm going to count the potholes, and I'm going to take a tape measure or a measuring stick or ruler, and I'm going to go out there and we'll measure all the potholes. And then, Mr. Varner, you'll have an apology to issue. Yeah, I'm not going to talk over you, but I will take and litigate over you. Absolutely, I will litigate against your department. You don't want to fix your problem? That's fine. The courts will fix it for you. And all I ask for is for you to fix the damages that your road caused my vehicle. And I'm not even asking for all the damages that your road caused my vehicle. What am I asking for? I'm asking for you to replace the shocks on my vehicle, the quick struts. I have a 2004 Chevy Colorado ZQ8. They're like $180 a piece inside, something like that. And then get an alignment done to it. So your total cost in this is $600. That's if you take it to a high price shop. But hey, there's no sweat off my back to make you pay for this, because you caused it. And as you can see, our roads stay paved here in Bledsoe County. So your 600 miles of road, and that's the road you spent the most on, is baloney, sir. I'll see you Tuesday.